So when Chevy came out with this new Camaro, everybody thought it was a drastic change in the right direction. This is a great new car on an exciting platform, and we're going to show you today what this is all about. Thanks for joining us again today. Today we're in just outside the outskirts of the city that never sleeps, Las Vegas, Nevada. And we have an opportunity to test drive 2015 Camaro RS. Now, firstly, for those that enjoy the neck brake speeds, maybe look elsewhere. There are the larger engine versions of the Camaro. This one here actually features the V6 and 300 horsepower. So if you're looking for the biggest, baddest of the bunch, this probably isn't the one. So this particular car, again featured with a V6, also has the automatic, which down here is actually shiftable, so you can put reverse, neutral, drive, but you also have a shiftable mode. Now that shouldn't be confused with the twin clutch setup on some of the modern day supercars that actually are a dry type clutch and shift lightning fast. This is ultimately an automatic transmission that does shift relatively slowly, but it does allow you to have some fun while you are shifting and playing and kind of punching through the gears. So we also recorded a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 6.2 seconds and a quarter mile of 14.1, which makes this car certainly a fairly quick car. So an interesting thing just actually happened with this Camaro. I don't know what the story was. We were driving in this extremely hot environment. We had the air conditioning going full tilt. We were driving at a relatively low speed, 30 miles an hour, and wham, all of a sudden the car stalled. Threw it in neutral, shut off the AC, started it while we were still coasting, and it started. So it actually wasn't too big of an issue, but I do wonder if that's kind of a common occurrence with these cars, if that's something that kind of happens from time to time. Anyway, yeah, just something interesting I thought I'd note. At 5'10", I don't have a whole lot of room from head to the ceiling. Obviously, for folks that are a little bit taller, probably 6'2" and above, you'd find yourself a little bit limited for headroom here. As well, I noticed too, looking out the front windshield, because of the smaller slope or the more aggressive slope of the windshield, you actually have difficulty seeing traffic lights. You actually find yourself leaning down to look up and out. As well, I might as well comment, the rear seating space, adequate for small children, and if you have to, hauling adults around, although not a lot of leg room given you know, the space available from in front of your knees. You'll find yourself a little bit kind of cramped back there as an adult, but it will work in a pinch. You release that, pull this lever down, give it a turn, pop, pull back. Voila, you're ready for top-down motoring. And this car shows, actually, due to the fact even that this car actually has 24,000 miles on the odometer, it does actually show minimal wear and is actually worn quite well. So I would say the interior, all in all, is very robust and stands up very well to use, long-term, short-term, whatever, hard use. It's a great interior, stylish, and very sturdy. So the handling on this Camaro RS is actually very, very good. It's the steering's a hair on the slow side, but the car stays very neutral in the corners, at least at reasonable speeds. That coupled with the
fact that the acceleration is quite strong. The car is peppy in the straights, corners very neutrally and actually handles quite well, transitions well from side to side. And all in all, the brakes work. They're not overly powerful, but they are adequate for this particular vehicle. Really, aside from the few niggles like headroom and that little burp that we had at one point there, this car is actually a lot of fun and represents a lot of great value when looking for a sporty car that is easy to live with. And it actually, like I said, it summarizes it. I would recommend it as a great all-arounder. It gives you a great performance sporty package with a car that's reasonably economical and a lot of fun to drive. So thanks again for joining in. Please subscribe, and we'll be bringing another one back soon.